Hello everyone and welcome back to War Thunder with Red Baron's White Tea. Today we are doing a premium review of the IA-58 Pucara. It's a rank 4, battle rank 4.3 aircraft, and as you can see it's got turboprop engines, two 20mm cannons, and four 7.62mm Browning machine guns with 3,600 rounds for the MGs, 540 for the 20mm. So you can see around it, it's got all of its ordnance, armor, just a plate of steel underneath the cockpit, and then bulletproof glass. So pretty standard for ground attack from the modern age, or more modern age. This aircraft saw substantial use in the Falklands War. For the ordnance, you've got some 250 kilogram bombs, which are fin retarded. You've got standard bombs, 750 pounders, 125 kilograms, 500s, rockets, torpedoes. So you can just see here, just pretty much double variants of pretty much just about every ordnance option that you would want to carry, and you can always mix and match. The inclusion of the torpedo too is nice for like naval battles. And this is just the loadout that I'm going to be using. Rocket pods on the center, and then jettisonable fin retarded bombs on the wings. So here we are in the first match. Just taking off from the airfield to see what its performance is like. Obviously with all the drag and weight, it's rather slow to get off the ground. I mean, you're pretty much waiting until about 200 kph to lift off, when the aircraft will just naturally lift off from the ground. Excuse me. Yeah, the aircraft costs on the gaijin store $39.99 if you're looking for a unique 4.3, so it's really good for, you know, mid-tier stuff. You'll be fighting a lot of Mustangs, D variants, P-47s, a lot of BF-109s and FW-190s on your team. Sort of that kind of makeup of team composition, if you will. And we've got some ground force down ahead, which I will go attempt to attack, just so you can kind of get a feel for its capabilities. Although, spoiler alert now, I never actually end up taking out any ground targets with the weaponry. But I mean, you can just assume that they're pretty much like just about any other kind of medium-sized bomb and rocket pod. Also, with these rockets, you can set like detonation ranges, so pretty much out to like 1,000 meters for when you want it to detonate. So if you're really good at the head-on and just put up a wall of rockets that explode around your target at a set range, be my guest, because I mean you can carry quite a few rockets with this thing, and so you could probably go have some fun with it. Also, it kind of tops out at about 18,000 feet typically. At least that's kind of where you start seeing performance degradation, because if you get an air spawn and you step climb, pretty much get your speed up, zoom climb, speed up again, zoom climb, you will pretty much make it to the fight almost in the front of the pack, and also one of the higher fighter aircraft on your team. So you're, you know, if you're using it for pure air-to-air, it is one of the better aircraft for that ability to obviously have the high-powered turboprop engines to be able to get itself up there. But as I said, about 18,000 feet was about when I started to notice this acceleration for the flat, straightaway speed increase before the zoom climb, and then you start obviously with thinner air losing a lot of the lift mechanics of the aircraft up there. So pretty much 18,000 feet and below is where it excels. Took this aircraft head on, took his wings off, and then I get jumped by pretty much the entire team. It looks like the Mustang is leaving. So you can see it can go nose to nose fairly well with an LA5 for a little bit. That's why I mean, as a tandem squad or squad of these, like a full squad, 4 of them, you guys could probably go clean house, because obviously after the first couple turns you start losing energy and the ability to turn, and then you get shot down. But if you had a teammate, they could come help you, distract them, keep your speed high, use the 20 mils to devastating effect, and pretty much just clean house. But for a twin-engined 2-seater, very good dogfight characteristics against other props. So this was the second match that I attempted to do ground attack in. Again, I never really got the chance to use my ground ordnance, but this time was an air spawn, and as you can see, it's even carrying all of this with the air spawn is one of the faster aircraft in the in its BR and rank. The FR2 with its jet engine really doesn't have much ability to deal with this thing, so you are one of the faster aircraft there. So haven't tried a rip speed test, but I would assume you start pushing the 750 to 800 kilometer an hour mark. Like most aircraft, your wings will start deciding they're going to vacate the aircraft. I was gonna go for these ground targets over here, but BTD1 was out, so I decided that I was going to go try and kill him instead. So yeah, we're gonna spot him shortly. He'll be over that base off to the right. But I was about to go there, and then I spotted him, so I turned off, went and proceeded to harass him, which this thing's very good at. I forgot to turn on my cannons, so you'll just see me kind of peppering him with machine gun fire. And the BTD is a maneuverable aircraft, which I'm about to find out here. When he did that, I wasn't going to try to one circle with him, so I just take it up over the top, which even with full ground load, still able to outperform him in the vertical fight here. So I just let him come up, know full well that he doesn't have the engine power to be able to come up. He stalls out, and pretty much here it looked like he just accepted his fate, because he just kind of leveled out, or he was just trying to pick up speed and outrun it, but obviously wasn't going to happen. And my gunnery here is absolutely god awful. Like, I am shooting like a half kilometer in front of him by the looks of it, but bring the guns down a little bit more and tear them apart. And this is when I was gonna try to go dump my ordnance before getting into more air combat. There's an SB2C over there who looked kind of tasty, but then there was an F8F up top, and I was like, well, I could try going after the F8F but that didn't work very well for me. Wasn't able to get the nose up high enough, and was just torn apart. Plus, he had gun pods, so there was that. But that's just kind of the Pucara. It's a relatively fragile aircraft, but is usually able to keep itself out of the way of the guns, like in a standard dogfight. So there's that. I would recommend having a squad of them or sticking together so you can provide mutual support. But other than that, I mean, for a ground attack, for tanks, a decent all-round dogfighter, bomber interceptor, obviously, like I was saying before, it can get itself up to 18,000 feet relatively quickly and before anything else. So you're golden there. But I mean, for $39.99, it's an interesting premium for those who are seeking something a little bit different than what everyone else has. So yeah, that's the review. So if you've enjoyed the video, remember, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for Isle 2 Korea. Reds out.